everyone, I'm Jennifer, and in the previous videos in the series, we've spoken a lot about the different job roles available to you after your MBA. And today, I'm going to tell you 10 interview secrets to help you stand out in interviews and land your dream job. Our video today, I would like to talk a bit about a certificate program named the MBA Placement Bootcamp from Inside IIM and Alt Uni that can help you secure dream offers from top companies and make you placement ready. Whether it is a sales and marketing role in the FMCG sector or finance, this program has all the bases covered in the form of electives. With 15 live sessions, 25 plus hours of learning, CV building and interview tips from industry experts, this is a comprehensive program to help build the right intent for you before the placement session starts in your B school. Find the link in the description below to register for the MBA Placement Bootcamp program and ensure a cracking placement session on campus. With that being said, now let's get back to the video. So now when we think of interviews, we might picture the interview scene from Three Idiots or from The Devil Wears Prada. But in real life, B school interviews are pretty different. When you're getting ready for a job interview, you've probably already gone through the standard preparation rituals like practicing your answers for the most commonly asked interview questions, setting aside your perfect interview outfit and reading up on how to make a great first impression. More often than not, we've also heard all the standard interview etiquette tips like show up on time, don't dress like a slob, put your phone away, and so on. However, as the old age saying goes, you've got one chance to make a great first impression. Recruiters interview countless qualified candidates during the hiring season, making it imperative for you to stand out during the process. Use the following list to make a favorable and lasting impression in the interview chair. Number 1, understand the mission. So, why would a company want to hire you if you can't clearly convey why they exist in the first place? Especially for roles with client interfacing, a candidate who can't verbalize the mission succinctly will be dropped to the bottom of the list and you don't want to be there. Number 2, complete the puzzle. How do you fit in with the company? Demonstrating your value to the recruiter shows the much thought that has gone into self-analyzing and understanding the organization, both of which are impressive to recruiters today. Rasul Setia, who got a PPO from Hull, spoke about
you need to know about the company more as to what they are doing and what are the possible things that they will do in future that where we can help them.
Number 3, tailor yourself. While it's important to show up looking your best, this tip isn't referring to that kind of tailoring. As with individualized cover letters, make sure the answers you provide in interviews show your thoughtfulness about a specific company. It's easy to start off rattling prepared answers to common questions after a few interviews, but these rehearsed responses can seem generic to recruiters who are looking for answers tailored to their company specifically. Number 4, demonstrate your work ethic. Extracurricular activities and clubs or volunteering outside of your MBA, your accomplishments show recruiters that you will be an energetic employee. Number 5, stay on message. What's your story? Interviewees who present themselves in a clear and comprehensive image weave a story, making them seem memorable and put together. Whether you want to be known as a go-getter, a thoughtful researcher, or someone who is passionate about startups, keep this identity at the forefront as you craft your answers to interview questions. Number 6, say what you want. How will a company know you will fight for them if you don't fight for yourself? Although it may seem a little bold, one of the strongest things you can do is convey that you want the job. While it's important to avoid a tone that says you're desperate, showing confidence in knowing what you want sends a clear signal to the recruiters. Number 7, learn from those who have gone before you. So, who understands the interview process better than you? It's undoubtedly your seniors and recently employed graduates. LinkedIn is definitely one of the best platforms to connect with them. And along with that, you can also check out Inside IIM videos on how students have bagged PPOs and cracked interviews of the topmost companies in the country to give you extremely valuable insights on what it takes to get hired. Simran Aluwalia, a BCG PPO holder, mentioned,
I talked to a lot of alumni, my seniors, from my undergrad who are working in consulting firms. I talked to them to understand their experiences. Even, the seniors here who interned, what sort of projects did they have and what sort of future did they have. Essentially, it was more important to talk to people who are further up in the industry, right? Because, how they have seen their, culture, or how they've seen their, jobs evolve.
Number 8, present a win. How can you help them get a leg over the competition? By showing that you've thought about both the company and their competitors, recruiters see your ability to take a holistic view of the field. Number 9, ask questions. How can you make the interview more than a one-way interaction? Recruiters don't want to be the only one asking you questions, but also remember not to ask basic questions, as that shows you haven't done your homework well. Whereas on the other hand, a thoughtful query can show the depth of interest that you have. Twinkle Jain, who got a job at JP Morgan Chase, reiterated this point by saying that,
so we had to ask some questions in that Q&A session. So what happened was, I asked many questions at that time, and the faculty and the people were very impressed at that point of time.
Finally, present a 30-60-90 plan. Give the interviews an outline of the results expected to accomplish in the first 30, 60 and 90 days of the job. Describe your plan for learning how to perform in your role during each of these periods and how it aligns with your department's performance. Incorporate how you can use your strengths to reach the goals that you're setting for yourself. Study the job description and make a note of the employer's expectations during the interview. So now, in order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. Repeat this quote from Coco Chanel the next time you're on your way for a job interview. Sure, conventionality is safe and familiar, but is it memorable? Not always. And here's a secret, they are not mutually exclusive. You can be a traditionally professional candidate while still infusing extraordinary aspects to your interview. With the right preparation, you can be the best candidate that's interviewed. So now that you know what to do, after taking all of the above points given into consideration, you can move ahead to your next interview with confidence and ace it. I really hope you like this series and now have a better idea about the various job roles open to you and how exactly you can crack them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this series has been helpful.